Chicken nugget.
Chicken and chili.
Chicken and chili.
Welcome to another story time.
Ooh, ooh.
I always do that. I don't know why. I just like do it all the time. Anyways.
You started it because I used to do that all the time, and then I grew out of it.
You know what
and
you
now
used to do?
this.
You used to talk like this.
Yeah, I used to do that all the time. I don't know why.
I thought about it earlier.
Like, why did I do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone would like ask you about it, and it was totally normal to me, and I did it for a little bit too, so I just didn't think anything of it. Okay, anyways, today we're going to talk about the time Anna successfully
Stuffed my face with chicken.
and won a year's supply of chicken that we ate in 6 months. Yes!
Our high school, Franklin Central's biggest rivalry was Roncalli. And it was a private school, so blah, blah, blah.
We hated them because they were rich, and we were like the public school that like apparently everyone else thinks we're rich, but we didn't know that we were the rich ones. So
Yeah.
anyways, every year the biggest like games were always the ones against Roncalli.
And everyone would go like all out for the theme, and it was like everyone would be there, and like
And it was always homecoming week. We would do a spirit week, and that same week was the Chick-fil-A challenge week, which
and it's always this way.
If
It's
you-
always the Chick-fil-A challenge week, spirit week is the same week, and then homecoming, but the homecoming game, football game, is the Roncalli versus FC game.
and if you don't know what Chick-fil-A is, it is just like a really, really good fast food chicken, basically. They have like chicken nuggets there.
So good.
So good. But anyway, so Chick-fil-A, like amongst the other things that like we do like within our school and Spirit Week and stuff, half of Chick-fil-A Roncalli gets to decorate, and half of Chick-fil-A Franklin Central gets to decorate. Like the windows are painted and all this, and when you go in, like if you go in and buy food, you can say this is for FC or this is for Roncalli, and you see who can get the most money from it basically. I think they gave 10% is what
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A did.
And so whoever had the most people, or whichever school had the most people eat at Chick-fil-A that week won, but we didn't win because
We never won.
Roncalli was allowed to leave on their lunch breaks, so
And
everyone would go to Chick-fil-A, and we weren't allowed to leave on our lunch breaks.
And as we said, they're rich, and the coaches would they would not have practice. Instead, they would go to Chick-fil-A that week and like pay for entire teams to eat their meals, and like that was not
Basically,
something
it
FC
wasn't
could
fair.
do. Yeah, we never won the Chick-fil-A challenge, but what we would win
is the chicken
is
nugget
to us the stuff that actually mattered, because you couldn't buy it; you actually had to like
Yeah.
win it, and that's the stuff that we would usually win, like the chicken nugget eating contest.
So what this means is a boy and a girl from each school got picked, and how they got picked is you would put your name in a box, and then it had to be drawn out.
And you had to do this at Chick-fil-A. You had to put your name in the box at Chick-fil-A, and you were supposed to buy a meal in order to put your name in the box. So what we did was we went and we got a meal one day after school during the Chick-fil-A week.
Stole one of the pads
Because
of
they just had like pads of paper. And
paper, and then
so stole a pad.
filled about
14.
14 out, and put them in the box, and then just left it alone. And the whole week we were like, oh, what if your name gets picked, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my god, that's crazy, like it would never happen. I was just putting my name in as kind of like a joke, because like who would expect me to eat a lot?
Yeah. And then the school's radio station was actually at Chick-fil-A on Thursday night and the night before, which is when they were drawing, and that's partially why they were at Chick-fil-A. They're also trying to get people to come out there and blah blah blah. So we went in, and did we eat again? No, you had to take pictures for a newspaper. She had to take pictures.
I was on the school newspaper.
And so she had to take pictures, and we lived together, so I just went with her. And then we told them, they were getting ready to draw the names, and we had to go. I don't remember why, but we had to go, and Anna was like, by the way, I put my name in there 14 times, so let's hope I win. Like, just kidding. And then we leave, and we're in the car, and at this point, we were like, we really wanted her to get it, just because, like, we put them in there as a joke, but we really wanted her to win because she put her name in there 14 times.
And
like,
it's hilarious.
It's it was just so funny.
And it's our senior year, so I was like, let's do something crazy.
Yeah.
So we turned on the FC radio station in my car. And we're like listening for whoever is going to win. And so then we hear Brooke Stevenson?
I don't remember. They're not gonna.
Someone's
matter.
Some girl's name got picked, and then
It was some girl who her boyfriend put her name in, and she didn't want to do it.
So she didn't want to do it, but we didn't hear that. We just heard the name, and then we turned it off because we were like,
man, like really, like we just both had this feeling she was gonna win it, and so it was just like a letdown when she didn't.
And so then we get home, and then
no, we went to your mom's.
We went to my mom's, and all of a sudden I get this call from this like random number, and I'm like, what the heck? And I was expecting a call from work. So I answered the phone, and I was like, hello? And then he was like, hi, this is so-and-so from Chick-fil-A. Did you enter the chicken nugget eating contest? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, the person that name got drawn didn't want to do it. So your name was the next name that we drew. And I was like, what? Like, I just threw my hands up in the air, and I was like, yes! And so I went and told them, and we were all dying, like
how hilarious is that?
How are you gonna win a chicken nugget eating contest? And I'm like, I'm not gonna win. Like, no way I'm gonna win.
But you know, it'll be funny. So fast forward to the chicken nugget eating contest, which is held during halftime of the football game, or was it during first quarter? Second quarter.
Second quarter of the football game. I lied, not halftime.
So I thought it was halftime at first too, but then I took pictures during it for her because she was in it and she couldn't for the newspaper. And
so it was me and Charlie Enos, and then a cheerleader from Roncalli and
a football player.
And so it was like no way that me and Charlie are gonna win.
But I mean, we did actually kind of have some faith in Charlie, like the whole school.
Yeah, everyone did. Fast forward to the actual contest. They blew the whistle, and I just got in the zone, and I just shoved my mouth full of chicken nuggets, and I just one after the other, and one after the other, and one after the other. And at one point I had my mouth so full that I thought I was going to like throw it up, and then somehow I swallowed it all. And like they blew the whistle, and I was like, I had a mouthful of chicken nuggets, and they were like, they said, who won out of the girl and boy? And the person that was standing to my left said, well, she won the whole entire thing.
But then, so like me and Anna obviously are both down on the field, and we're like, yes, she won this for our school. And
like I beat
so
two
pumped.
boys and a girl in a freaking.
The fact that you beat Charlie,
yeah,
it's just crazy. But okay, so then like they never announce it to anyone. She never gets any recognition for it, but she gets to, at Chick-fil-A, like the thing they're eating off was called a Nugget tray. What was it, a 50 count? Or was it 100?
I think it was 100.
It was a lot because she got to keep the rest of it. So she goes up to the stands with this nugget tray, and like everyone's like, oh, like she's their best friend, and like everyone was mooching chicken off of her.
And so they were like, oh, did you win? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh yeah, give me some chicken. And I was like, eh. So what I won was they give out free. It's like a free sandwich, drink, and fries.
Basically,
combo.
it's a free number one.
Yeah. And so I got 365 of those. So I could eat.
You got 52.
52 because it was one every
one
week.
Each week.
Yeah. One every week.
For a year, but I mean,
yeah.
That's still like, it was a fat stack of coupons. And no one believed her until she'd pull out the stack of coupons. Like,
they were like, no way that you won that. And I was like,
so great.
I did. So yeah.
So then basically, we ate them. We finished it in 6 months.
Because
those off.
I would give her one, and then I would give Tanner one, and then Tanner might have a friend, so I would give him one. Basically, I was just very generous and gave a lot of my free sandwiches away. But me and Tanner just found another one in his car.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Because Tanner would steal them.
I know.
He would like ask her if he could drive her car, and like, why would he drive her car when he had a Camaro?
And so he took
steal the coupons.
He took his mom and his sister and him out to Chick-fil-A one day. I was like, cool.
So that is the time Anna won a chicken nugget eating contest.
Oh, P.S. I ate was it 20 chicken nuggets
in a minute?
Yes, Gaga. So yeah,
so
and if
awesome.
you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. If you've ever won an food eating contest,
please let us know. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Uncle Mac, when I was in Oregon, won a hot dog eating contest on the 4th of July.
That's so funny.
They're
just
just
think that's
hilarious.
so
Like
funny.
it's so nasty, but it's like yours are rooting for that one
Yeah.
person, and that's what makes it fun.
All right,
All right.
so we will see you guys on Monday.
Bye.